What's up, guys? It is Jay Beeps here, and welcome to this episode of the All Offensive Linemen Fantasy Draft. Now, if you remember last episode, we went through and we drafted the team. And as you can see, we got Lane Johnson at QB, Scherf at running back, Nate Solder at wide receiver, Donald Penn and Jason Peters at tight end, and obviously the rest of the players we have in defense. And we're now going to get into our first game of the season. And if those of you who are new to this series or didn't see the last episode, basically what we've done is I went and drafted 53 different offensive linemen, and I had to go in and change their positions around in order to field a 53-man roster. Obviously, it's going to be an interesting journey for everyone, and I don't know how it's going to go. I hope it goes well, but we're here for the ride, and we'll see what happens. I have done this with quarterbacks and running backs, and so I kind of know what to expect. However, it is obviously very different using 53 offensive linemen because they're a bit slower and bigger. All right, I think we're gonna be kicking off. So I know in my running back series I couldn't kick the ball off. I could always go out of bounds every time. But it looks like we can actually kick it off in this one. Okay, it just looks completely wrong just because of how big everyone is. It doesn't look like I'm playing the right game. And we have a really... I think we're going to get torched pretty heavily this first quarter. Now, obviously on defense, we're not really trying to win the game with our defense, so we'll try a cover 3 this guy weak. We'll just see what ends up becoming of this play. Good tackle there. Good job by the everyone loves a nice beefy boy. I mean, let's be honest, everyone loves their offensive lineman. And we're just letting them get a chance to play wherever they want. Okay, they ran for the first, but I was in a dime look, so I mean, it doesn't really matter much. Especially because of the fact that, well, every player's an offensive lineman, but just not our greatest tacklers were out there. Alright, so this is definitely a pass play. I think that was a rough in the passer penalty. Is that Switzer that threw it to? Yeah, rough in the passer. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I think it's going to be a jet sweep or a run up the middle. Or neither of the above. And they just scored a touchdown. Okay, so it's obviously a tough start to the game. But, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers. Even with regular defense, you're not really going to stop him. Oh! Actually, almost could have blocked that. Oh, that's a nice, interesting time of possession glitch right there. Alright, let's see what you got, Solder. Oh yeah, look at this. Beautiful speed.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's Lane Johnson right there, ladies and gentlemen. Lane Johnson is quarterbacking this team. Alright, so obviously we have an amazing offensive line. So, since I'm not an idiot, we're gonna run right behind these amazing offensive linemen. Sure, with a pretty decent carry there. So nice 7-yard gain.
Number 23, the ball carrier.
Alright, we'll go a little bit of an I-form look here. I just want a simple halfback ISO. Alright. Snap the ball. Beautiful run. But somebody's hurt. Oh, Scherf's hurt? Really? Alright, next man up. Alright, let's... We'll audible. We'll audible do a pass here, and we'll see how things go. That was actually a decent pass. He broke his collarbone. We just lost. We just lost our starting running back for this. I don't know if it's going to be for the season, but it's definitely going to be for a long time. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, yeah, play probably wasn't going to work. You know, there's always a chance for something strange to happen. Alright, so we're going to go for this inside cross play here. Looking Solder. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna look to hit Duvernay this time. Alright, so one of their players just got hurt. That's good. Alright, let's get back to a set. Let's get back to the running game here. Simple halfback dive with Cameron Tom. I think the hole up the middle might have actually ended up being more open than that. Alright, we're gonna go slot 2 Buck. I don't think Solder's gonna get open. I'm gonna hope this is a man coverage play, or I hope this is his own, so Penn can just find himself in a little seam. But it's not. I'm still gonna throw it to him. Alright. I think Lane Johnson might actually be a. He's a pretty solid QB. I mean, Penn's doing a pretty good job. He's picked up a couple of yards now. Back to the running game. 4-yard rush. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, let's get 2 tight ends in here. We'll call it a little bootleg. Probably look to go to Casenberry. Or we can just take it ourselves with Lane Johnson. Running down 11-yard rush right there. One thing I will say, if Lane Johnson gets hurt, the season's over because we have a 12, not even a 12 overall backup. Oh, go, Cason. Oh, good play call. It's just not exactly the best execution. Let's go. Cameron Tom with the rushing touchdown. I think it might actually be pretty amazing that there isn't like a regular running back in there. Because, I mean, you can just sit there and all the plays just develop. You know? Like the blocks are just setting up nicely because obviously it's taking a while. Alright, now it's going to be interesting to see how the PATs go. Yeah. Because with my quarterback fantasy draft, I had Ben Roethlisberger at kicker, so... And he's not that bad of a kicker. Running backs, I have obviously a running back at kicker, and he is not at all a good kicker, so I can't even do extra points. But it looks like we won't be able to either, but at least we can do kickoffs. And obviously, throughout the season, we'll learn how to execute those a little bit better. Alright, let's see what we can do with Rodney Hudson. Alright. I think we should really just try to hold off till the quarter's over. Alright, we're going to guess pass here. I think we have to. Alright. Simple completion. I'll try to cover one hole on this play. See what we can do with Paradis. Alright, I think that should take us into the second quarter, so hopefully their terrible offensive line, backup offensive linemen come in, and X Factor Aaron Rodgers goes off the field. Alright. Aaron Rodgers is going off the field. Alright, so they're in the I for him, so we're gonna look to bring a little bit. If Sam Darnold's their backup. I mean, a lot better than Lane Johnson. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, that was not pretty.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up.
So annoying because I don't know if you guys can necessarily hear the Madden commentators, but they're talking about how good the offensive line is. But even they know that we have the best offensive line because our entire offensive line plays special teams on both sides. Okay, so the time of possession is obviously broken because it just showed 12:22, I believe, was their possession, and that was maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. All right, not the best, pretty decent return actually. All right, we're gonna run it up the gut. So yeah, Lucas the third. That's a 12 overall QB. All right, that run did not work. I think I'm gonna keep him in. Lucas says. All right, so it's an overload blitz on the right, so we should be able to roll out to the left. Yeah, I think we'll just take off. I think we'll put Lane Johnson, substitute him in for the shotgun formations. But we'll keep Lucas in for everything else. Alright, good run there. Good run there with Murray. Pick up the first. Alright, we'll try for a toss play. Nope, we're not. We're gonna switch to a halfback power. I wanted to do a toss play, but I saw that corner that was outside there. Alright, we're gonna go with the MMG meta. Shotgun, or strong, close. I think Marpet is the one to look for here. Okay, that wasn't even his bad. That was just bad everything. But we did have really good coverage there. Alright, Lane Johnson's in here. I want to hit Soldier underneath so he can run for it. Pass interference. I think. Pass interference defense. I will take that, thank you. Alright, now we're going to run it out of the shotgun here. Don't ask me why the backup right tackle is wearing number 7. I do not know. Alright, let's head to the single back now. Doubles north, looks like a good formation. Play action inside cross. Alright, so it's an overload. Blitz on the left, so it's probably cover 1. I think we'll just have to hit Bodiger underneath. Wow, this could be an issue. I think we're gonna go multi-quarterback system, actually. Once the backups are in. Alright, we're obviously gonna go for it.
Johnson's pass complete to number 86.
Actually, no, we should punt it to just see how punting goes.
It's now 4th down.
Alright, well, it actually doesn't go anywhere.
The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the
Oh, wow.
communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing
So that was a... Yeah, we should have just gone for it.
First and 10.
Should have just gone for it.
Their own 43-yard
It's a learning curve.
Packers offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
Because someone hit him. Thank you.
really well.
And he'll be taken
Because, I mean, realistically, we should be able to force a couple of fumbles.
That's good. We're on 3.
Because of how tiny some of these players are. Obviously, this is going to be a pass.
At the 46-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. He's got the tight end.
There we go.
Darnold's pass.
7 yards.
So, I mean, I realistically think we could force a couple of fumbles.
7 on that
It's a
first
gain of
down
7.
pass play.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
Ooh.
Darnold's pass.
Okay, we've been bluffing blitz the entire time, so now I think we hit him with the blitz. Okay, nope, that was a bad decision.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Darnold on 3rd down.
Really?
Taken in by
The one time I beat my man,
They'll cross over out of bounds.
it's the one time he's enough time to step back and get a pass off.
Catch, and it's a pretty big one.
Alright, well, we're going to blitz in this one.
25-yard line.
We're going to blitz. Really, I'm pretty sure that was out of bounds.
We'll call this play significant.
Alright, we're going to go to dime look.
We remind you coming up at
Simple cover 3.
Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the
This guy is a cover 2.
coach standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Darnold completes it. And the result here.
Darnold's pass complete to Devin Singletary.
It's an
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So they have 2 running backs in. I don't know if that's due to the formation or set they're in, or if that's just because of weird substitutions.
Pass intended for Braxton Berrios. Incomplete.
Alright, let's see what we can do here with Jensen.
3rd down and
Working against his left tackle. Oh, he got by him. However, they were able to get the touchdown. Okay.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had
Yeah, we're just gonna safe man. We're just not even gonna bother trying to block it. We'll let it happen.
Whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the
the kick
defense.
is good.
Okay, so now, yeah, time is absolutely glitched. So we'll have about like a minute 20. Minute 20 to
takes it at the 7.
get a touchdown, really. 'Cause I don't think we can kick it
Little across the
unless it's like inside the 5.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
We might be able to get away with a fake kick.
27-yard line.
Surprise them a little bit.
Minnesota getting ready to go as they take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
I think we're gonna look to hit Hurst out of the backfield.
You get an opportunity, you can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics, try and score.
Johnson's pass intended for number 80. Incomplete.
Alright, we're gonna go PA crossers.
2nd and 10.
I mean, it is only a cover 1.
Completion, but still
I think it's this
for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The
cover
first
3.
the first turnover.
In a sense, to play old-school defense right now.
I should have possession caught that.
Defense is what you said.
Johnson's
But I, don't know, I really thought that safety was gonna come up and hit him there.
contact.
I'm sorry, Cornelius, but you are not good enough to be a QB. Alright, Lane. Let's roll out here.
Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and it's complete.
Alright, no huddle.
And he is going to have a
Oh, that's
Cardinals
another thing. I
first down.
doubt any of these players have stamina.
Third down conversion. Here's Johnson on 1st and 10.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure.
Alright, we'll call a timeout there.
Push out to his right,
Johnson's
trying to
At the 43 now, if I'm not mistaken.
still
A
accurately
gain
throws
of
a nice
16
pass for
yards.
first down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Decent job there. Alright, we're gonna run this RPO. hopefully that middle linebacker bites. Yep. All right, no huddle, no huddle. Oh wait, one of the players got hurt. It's inches. Yep, I can give us inches. Okay, so now we run a curl play to pick up the first down, and we can no huddle in something new, or we can just not get the first at all. We'll go back to the slants. It's 4th and 2. We're going for it. We're not gonna not go for it. I mean, we're probably just gonna end up scrambling with Lane Johnson. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds, right? Yep. Ali Marpet with the reception. Okay, so I think because of where we are on the field, we can just goal line, dive it, timeout, dive it, timeout, dive it. Yep. I think 2-point conversion. I think we're gonna run goal line, halfback dive, do that again. Oh, this is crazy. No, we're not kicking the extra point. It does not work. And we got it. So now it's only a 7-point game with 10 seconds left in the half. And obviously it's going to take like 6 seconds for this play to develop.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards.
But at least we can actually kick it off.
If you're a good team
Ooh.
running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Alright, so they got 6 seconds left. We're going to go prevent. Oops, prevent. Man up 3 deep. We'll use your Jensen, see what we can do against this left tackle. Let's go. I want a timeout. I want to get us another sack. I want something new to happen. Aw, they're just going to kneel it. Boo-hoo. That's no fun. That's no fun. Oh well, I mean, I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, they've one more passing yard than us. Other than that, it's pretty even. Obviously, we had the waste of a drive. We had to do that punt that I thought was going to go for more than 5 yards. So I was hoping like maybe like a 20-yard punt. I know it's crazy to ask for, but. Alright, the return will take us out to the 20. Alright, now we can really see what this team can do now. Team preseason goal, they want us to get 10 yards rushing. Well, I definitely plan on getting us a lot more than 10 yards rushing on this drive. Another thing is, obviously, with, you know, this is preseason, but more importantly, this is player development season. That's a 12. How do you miss that pass? How do you miss that pass? That's a simple pass. We're gonna go PA crossers. I think Marpet's just gonna get open right away. Nope, we're just gonna run for it. Oh, Marpet was wide open. But who doesn't love a quarterback taking off? Does that count as a rushing yards? Yes, it does. Alright. Now we're just kind of playing things out, seeing what's going to happen. Alright, so now we got Idoga is in at QB. Okay, so not keeping Idoga in because he doesn't have the awareness and ability to hand the ball off, so before we forget later in the game. Oh, I guess we're gonna. Oops, didn't mean to call this play, but I guess we'll run it. Play action bootleg. Lane Johnson will roll out here. We'll dump it off to our tight end. Get a couple of yards. I don't think anybody was open downfield. Alright, so that leaves us with 3rd and 9. They don't go play action shot post, I think. Yeah, Solder's in at that. With the route I ideally want to hit. Can we roll out? Can we roll out? I think there was a hold. I'm pretty sure there was a hold. Yep, holding offense. Please accept it. They didn't. All right, so now we can get the first. Oh geez, I almost didn't put Lane Johnson in. We can get it with the slants play, especially since they're bringing an overload blitz on the right. Should open things up for Solder because of the mismatched zones. Okay, didn't, but you're. How do you drop that? Literally, how? Why? What are you doing, Marpet? They didn't deny anything. They didn't deny anything. That was a drop. That was probably the worst drop I've seen in my life. How do you drop that? How do you drop that? Aw, you're joking. That isn't summing up this team. I don't know what is. How does Marpet drop that ball? I totally forgot you can't rack catch with any of these players. Otherwise they will just completely drop it.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 28, Cardinals 14.
Like if you try to rack catch with any of these, anybody who's not a 12 overall will drop it every time.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
But they still shouldn't though. Like he was literally so wide open. So wide open it was comical.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Lucas the third
Intended for number 86.
is terrible.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Alright. So now we're gonna just run it. Because I don't feel confident in our team's ability to throw the ball. I think we'll just try to run up the gut again. I think it's been working out decently well. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to stick with what we're good with. Just run the ball. If we need to, we can always just sling it out there with Lane Johnson. You know, the next Tom Brady. I mean, nobody throws the ball like Lane Johnson. Nobody scrambles like Lane Johnson. He's the first of his kind. No one's ever been like him.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line. Another carry for the running back.
I mean, if they're just gonna let us run all the way down the field,
A gain of 3 on the play.
then I really don't mind. Okay, now this play, we're gonna run a stick play, simple stick concept, and we're gonna look to go to Will Clapp.
4 yards on the pickup.
And Lucas is gonna get himself a completion
46-yard line.
for the first time. We're gonna run a different play, except for it's an I-form slant concept. Now remember, I got a possession catch, even if I'm 40 yards of open space. Pass interference? Nope. Alright. Shotgun. So empty look. Put Lane Johnson in there. We'll call shallow cross. We'll see what Jason Peters can do. I think he's got it in him. I messed up that scramble.
The quarterback keeps it. He was brought
I didn't hit the hole right.
result of the play is a
Ah.
down.
This is the first time our backup defense has been on the field for. Well, they're on for that one play. All right, we at least stood there and made him move towards the out of bounds line.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the
Go
31
Pack, go!
line.
We're getting slaughtered. Hit him. Oh. And Pete's injured. Really? I think we got to switch to a prevent look. Just the slightest of hopes to slow this down. Elbow bursitis will return soon. What is elbow bursitis? Just say bruise or elbow injury. How am I supposed to know what bursitis is?
Darnold's pass intended for Chad Hansen. Incomplete. It's now third
I think
down
they're throwing it here.
less than a yard.
We got an interception. Let's Morris with the interception, keeping us in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
First and 10.
We are still alive, and to prove we're still alive, we're going play action PA crossers to Marpet, and I'm going to possession catch only with him. Yes, possession catches only with Marpet.
That's the end of the third quarter.
So I also want Marpet to develop well because
Cardinals 14.
he's a superstar. Like he's a superstar wide receiver. He's got superstar development trait. We're gonna predetermined scramble here. I think we gotta go a little no huddle look here.
On the scramble. He's brought down.
I mean, we're not playing to get the ball back. We're just. All right. Well, if no one's gonna cover the best scrambling QB the NFL's ever seen, then don't mind if I do.
He's tackled at the 34.
All right. So let's put strip ball aggressive on.
Gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
Okay. Now, Lucas, you're in for this one play because Johnson is tired. Your only job is to catch the ball and run away. I don't know why I thought I could juke there.
Quarterback on the scramble.
Yeah, do we have a draw?
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
It doesn't have to be a QB draw, it's just a draw. Alright, so one of their players just got hurt. So now that opens up a couple of different avenues. I'll go Vikes double post. I'm gonna assume this is a cover 2 because I think this play shatters cover 2. That was the right read. That was the right read. It just wasn't right execution. We're gonna go Z spot. I think it's what this play is called, but we're gonna look Soldier and Marpet. Really just reading the middle linebacker that was there the entire time. Alright, so now we're gonna run this trap play with Murray. A-yard. Nope. Alright, we'll stop the play, let our goal line personnel get in there. And we're just running this off the gut until it gets in the end zone. And we're just going to call the same exact play on defense, or on the PAT. Because I don't think they know how to stop us. Because they can't. We got too many big bodies in there. Let's go. Now it's a 6-point game. Alright, so we obviously need to stop them. If they score, I think the game's just about over. I think there's a slight chance we can somehow get points quickly enough, but oh boy. I think we need to switch to squibs. I think we need to switch to squib kicks.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Okay, they're spreading it out pretty early on.
Feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up
I
yardage.
think we gotta go cover 4. Just because don't trust the team down the field.
At their own 43. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Alright, that's what, 2-yard catch, 3-yard. Hopefully Darnold can throw a stupid interception again. I wouldn't mind that. Alright, switch to cover 3 here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
See what we can do with Shatley.
7.
Now Darnold.
Incompletion, nice. Alright, this is the play of the game right here.
Incomplete. Intended
Alright,
for
so this is
Robinson.
obviously a passing play.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Wondering if he should change sides.
They are very spread out, so that's why I've gone for the main coverage.
Guess what? He's gonna make the trek to the
Oh,
opposite
really?
side. And all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
25. Whoever you are. You can't just watch your man run.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Conversion. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
Why are they? I don't understand why they're in such a
Again is Darnold.
pass-heavy
Complete this one to
style of offense right now. Like, I figured they'd be trying to run the clock out.
Complete to Braxton Berrios.
Just 4. Second
A
down.
gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Now we're gonna
6
blitz.
at the 28-yard line.
Darnold to throw again.
He fumbled. Pick it up. Let's go. That's what we've been looking for. Because it is going to happen. Like, you cannot deny the fact that we have probably the largest team in terms of strength and body mass. That we have the largest team. And actually on defense, that's what we've been looking for. Alright, so Lucas is in for this play.
First and 10.
Because we're just looking shoulder underneath.
Following the fumble recovery. Lucas on the move to his left. He'll try and run.
Look at him breaking tackles.
The quarterback
I'm going no huddle, just halfback base, just get the first,
down at the 26.
and then we'll bring Lane Johnson in the offense, in his offense on. Yep.
He's able to get out to the 32. Brought
Number
down there.
32, the ball
All
carrier.
right. Yeah, don't worry, you are done for the day, Mr.
It's a gain
Lucas.
of 6.
Lane Johnson is taking over.
First down.
You know, just a future Hall of Fame QB. All right, runs open. Oh, Marpet ended up getting wide open again. But I don't know if I can trust him anymore.
The quarterback on the scramble. The tackle made
Switch
at
to
the
prevent.
44-yard line.
Oh, I'm definitely looking Marpet. Nope.
Flushed out right. But now he's going to use his legs.
What a run there by Lane Johnson.
Quarterback on the scramble.
Yeah, we're gonna take that in a 2-minute warning
36-yard line.
because they're struggling to figure out what to do with us right now.
First down, Cardinals.
I mean, they had a 90 overall dropping in at that safety. And I mean, you gotta be aware of Lane Johnson. I mean, you can't. He's a pretty fast guy. You can't just
Fourth quarter, down to the
you can't just let him be. You know, you do have to watch him. He's got sneaky speed. That one. He's got some sneaky speed. All right, so to prove he has sneaky speed, we're going for the QB draw here. Because this looks like a cover 1 main coverage play. Flag. I have no clue what the flag is for. Oh, I'll leave a block in the back. Who was that? Marpet. Bro, why?
It's too bad, isn't it? They were
You're an offensive lineman. You should know how to block.
celebrating. The guys who just
Like,
gave up
the bar's pretty low.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Pass interference? Nope. I mean, that play can only work so many times.
with the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball
It can only work so many times.
at his feet downfield.
Alright, so we're gonna look Jason Peters here.
Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that
Good.
completion.
And he got rolled out of bounds. Nice.
Johnson's pass.
Peters actually been playing pretty decent.
6.
Tight ends.
15.
Probably between, okay, so this is definitely a bluff.
Just playing smart football.
Oh, it's actually blitz.
Situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure
Good. That's actually good he didn't score.
Johnson's
We're gonna take a whole bunch of time off this clock. Like we're gonna put 2 clock on. We're gonna kneel this. Because I mean, even if we don't, obviously we are going to score. But if we don't get the 2-point conversion, we could at least. Oh, yeah, I did not think this through. Actually, no, we'll just call a timeout when there's like 1 second left. Alright, let's call a timeout. Halfback dive it in for the rest of the game. I mean, we're only running 1 play here. That's halfback dive. If you think we're running anything else, then you're crazy. Did not get in. We'll call a timeout. Kind of want to. What are the obvious? What are the obvious? Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with the halfback dive. I was thinking to maybe do a QB dive, but just decided against that. Alright, so we got it. So now we have the issue. Have the issue of the 2-point conversion. The halfback dive has only been stopped once. So I think we're going to stick the halfback dive. Alright, so they're obviously expecting the goal line set. We'll flip the run and we'll flip it back. See if they'll jump on a fake snap. They won't. Snap the ball. Let's go, let's go. 12 seconds left. We have 12 seconds. 12 seconds to hold on to a 2-point lead. And we're going to squib it because we know for a fact that will at least go that direction.
I have no answer for you, but fortunately for them, they got it done, so they don't have to answer to us at all.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Okay, so 9 seconds left. They're on their 42. This is not looking good for us. However, this looks like the game will end up being on the leg of the kicker. And who knows what could happen.
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're
Big hit. That's game. That was game.
this is not a situation.
We did it. We just won. This team somehow just won. We just won a game. Offensive linemen. 53 offensive linemen. All together on one team. Just beat like a legitimate team. I mean, we're still playing their backups. So let's go. Look at that, 196 rushing yards. I mean, a lot of that was probably Lane Johnson. I mean, we had a pick and a fumble forced. I mean, we're looking like a solid team right now. Like, we are legitimately looking like a decent team now. Obviously, we got a little bit of team identity there. We realized Cornelius Lucas is garbage. And therefore, he will not be, well, you know, throwing many passes. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, let's see all these upgrades. We should have loads of upgrades. Matt Paradis, yeah, run stopper. Alright, Andrew Norwell, our corner. Yeah, just get that zone up. I mean, because, I mean, we don't really... We do call some man coverage, but usually, we definitely don't call a bunch. Yeah, let's get Brandon Brooks' blocking up. I mean, there are multiple times there where, I mean, he was purely in there to block. Alright, get that power rusher up for Paradis. Norwell. Yeah, just keep getting zone up. So obviously, a lot of these players are progressing and getting better, but I will not be changing the depth chart until the regular season begins, because obviously preseason, depending on playing time, and sometimes it ends up working better when more of our starters are playing, that will be starters will be playing backup roles, and it's just a big complicated mess usually. However, we do, I mean, we have a pretty healthy amount of upgrades already. I mean, Brandon Brooks just went up 2 overall. That's really good from our fullback as well. Because we could also put him in tight end. Jason Peters with the upgrades. Jared Veld here. Getting those upgrades as well. Kenny Wiggins. I don't know if he's our starter or not. Or backup. Kicker. Let's work on that. Let's work on that accuracy there. Sembralio. That's definitely lacking. And Idoga, let's work on that punching of yours. I swear I just hit power and his accuracy went up. Jensen, power rusher. I mean, yeah. Rodney Hudson. He's a really good speed rusher. Interesting. Would not have suspected that. Nate Solder. No, let's get that physical up. You are too big to be playing like a slot receiver. Nick Easton with the upgrade. Yep, let's get that zone up. Matt Paradis. Again. A lot of defensive players actually getting upgrades. I mean, we probably got a giant XP boost from that fumble at the end of the game. That fumble that we forced to set up the game-winning drive. That was probably like a 3,000 XP boost. I mean, I don't think I've ever had this many upgrades available after game 1. I mean, obviously it helps that most of these players are in their 20s as far as overall wise. Another thing is with the series, there are going to be players that are broken as far as upgrading goes. Like majority of the 12 overalls aren't eligible to be upgraded because they are just in fact that bad at what they do. So I mean, they can't even be upgraded. Like all these players. Like I'll auto upgrade, but I doubt any of them will actually go up in overall. Alright, yeah, I should probably check out that injury. So Sheriff is out 8 weeks. Or Sheriff. But I actually feel pretty confident about the running back group.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Yeah, just confirm. 1, 2. Oh wait. I think Marpet was actually able to get upgraded. Hold on, we gotta check that. Is Marpet actually eligible to get an upgrade? Yeah, he's a 13 overall. So he can increase his slot. All right. Well, that's going to conclude this episode of the Offensive Linemen Fantasy Draft. If you have enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because it means a lot to me and it gives me motivation to keep making amazing content like this. And it's Jay Beebs signing off.